could feed that to James. Okay, so the last speaker for this panel will be Don Lippert from the Hawaii Renewable Energy Development Venture. Thanks, Don.
I'll pull this off too. Nope. All right, I think I'll leave it on here. Is it working? Did I disconnect it? Hello? Oh, okay. It's half connected. All right, so I just want to thank Ted and Margaret and Ken again for putting together a really informative afternoon here for us. I think it's fitting that as the last panel speaker today, I'm going to talk about what's coming down the pipeline, technology for the future. And I think we've heard a lot about technology that's ready to be deployed today. And I'm from the Hawaii Renewable Energy Development Venture, and we're talking about technology for tomorrow and what Hawaii's needs will be and how to help fund those needs and meet those needs. So you've seen something similar to this already today. As you know, Hawaii is overly dependent on fossil fuel, which is the gray area up here. And a lot of our efforts today are to address that pie chart on the right on the transportation side and getting at that gray area for fossil fuel. All right. You got a little preview of everything there. So this is just a slide to show sort of the origin of the Hawaii Renewable Energy Development Venture. We were developed in 2008 with Department of Energy funds to support the Hawaii Clean Energy Initiative in the area of technology development. So Hawaii has a 70% clean energy goal, but a lot of the technologies that we need to meet that goal are not yet on the marketplace and are going to be new things that are emerging. Hawaii has very unique technology needs with our grids here. We have small, isolated island grids with a lot of wind and a lot of solar on circuits and on our transmission lines. So we'll have new technology needs and we'll be facing new technology challenges before much of the mainland. So Hawaii Renewable Energy Development Venture is formed to help fund demonstrations of technologies to meet Hawaii's unique energy challenges. The investment required to meet the Hawaii Clean Energy Initiative analysis shows it'll take at least $18 billion of capital investment. This doesn't even include land and a lot of the other kinds of investments that will need to be made. So this is an enormous amount of money that has to be spent over the next 20 years, and we've heard about little pieces of funding to help catalyze that investment, but that's mostly going to be private sector investment. So again, our organization is a very tiny sliver of that investment, and our goal is to help catalyze the private industry here and help do first movers, first demonstrations, take some of the risk out of the next generation technologies in Hawaii. The Hawaii Renewable Energy Development Venture, here's a quick mission statement for us and an explanation of how we're funded by the Department of Energy. So we use federal funds to do technology development and demonstrations, either from mainland companies or Hawaii companies, but all the projects are done in Hawaii to accelerate adoption of new energy technologies. So we focus on three main activities, and today I'm mostly going to talk about the first one, which is the co-investment program, but we also do industry development and outreach and partnerships. On the industry development side, we do a lot of training of companies here to help increase their competitiveness in the federal sphere. So from government contracting to accounting, business planning for scientists and engineers, those are the kinds of things we do in industry development. And on outreach and partnerships, we work a lot with companies from the mainland, people who have capital want to deploy it in Hawaii, and landowners, government, others who are trying to accelerate the transition here to clean energy. You'll actually hear a lot more about the rest of our program from Maurice Kaya, who's the project director of HREDV, and he'll be speaking later this week. But I'm just giving you a quick overview today, specifically for transportation and some of the opportunities you might be interested in. So on the co-investment piece, the co-investment program that we have really focuses on the middle part of the technology readiness level. So some of you may be familiar with this scale, which is from the U.S. Department of Energy, that shows sort of a scale from TRL 1 to TRL 9. TRL 1 is technology that's in the very basic research stage, so it's basically in the lab, very small scale. TRL 9 is something that's in the deployment stage, so something like the Coulomb technology that has already been deployed, the Better Place technology deployed in Denmark. These are things that have, are closer to the end of the scale. What we're really targeting is things in the middle. So first mover, first demonstration, technologies. So, we put out our first request for proposals last year in 2009. You can see that this is the distribution of technologies that responded. There's a lot of different things that people are looking at in Hawaii, from bioenergy, solar, energy efficiency and demand response, wind, grid technologies. Out of 39 abstracts that we received in 2009, we selected 5 for full proposals and 5 for funding. And so you can see this is a competitive process. We use experts from the Department of Energy, from the national labs, from venture capital organizations to select projects. And it's project-specific funding. For the coming solicitation, it's actually out right now. We have 2 topic areas that relate to transportation technologies. So these are for any technologies that are in technology readiness level 4, 5, 6, and 7. So anything that's been developed, there's a prototype development, and it's ready for its first demonstration and its first real-world application in Hawaii. So, oh, sorry, these aren't the topic areas. That's the next slide. These are the 5 projects we selected last year. You can see that 2 are EV-related, and they cover everything from electric vehicles to renewable fuels and solar, wireless energy management. I can talk more about these afterward if people have questions, and we'll be making an official announcement hopefully very soon, and we'll have a lot more information on our website. Here are the 3 topic areas for this year's solicitation, which is out right now. So grid integration, transportation, and energy and ag. So these are 3 topic areas that Hawaii is really experiencing challenges and experiencing bottlenecks, and we need technology to help solve. So there's also an open category for others. And I'll mention the RFPs on our website with all of the requirements. So you have to be a private company in certain technology readiness level. The project has to be done in Hawaii. All that kind of information is on our website. This is the RFP process. The RFP is currently open, so I can't give advice right now on project specifics, but if you have general questions about our program, please come to me afterward and ask me about them. It was released August 5th. The abstracts are due September 23rd. And then by fall, we will be working with companies on their full proposals to submit to the Department of Energy. The RFP, as well as a lot more information about requirements, are available on our website. Another requirement from the U.S. Department of Energy is cost share. So these are first mover technologies. The federal government is interested in putting their money into investing in new technologies. They also require cost share from the company, non-federal cost share, in order to execute the projects. That's all that I have, and please feel free to contact me with questions. I think I'll turn it back over to Ken. Thanks.
Thanks, Don. It's great to see the investment in that while we're working on implementing these technologies and getting them in the field, we continue to invest in the research that will bring next generation technologies and the focus on Hawaii developed technologies.